Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Good evening, guys. Good afternoon. How you doing, guys? I'm Drew Nicholas from DNTV, the co-founder director. Tonight we got a special show going on. We're waiting for 2 lines. I'll check the comments quickly. We have literally got 2 special guests on the way. We're a little bit behind. What's up, brother? Robert, how you doing for PVDV Region Paranormal? Also, we're live on DNTV, Red Rejects, Paranormal, Parapost, and also the PVD Region Paranormal Postmortem, and also YouTube. And well, we're on quite live. Lost Hills, how you doing? Hello, boss man. Good evening, guys. Good evening. Catherine from Bedford. They said it. Good evening, everyone. Jonathan, how you doing, buddy? How you doing? Tonight we have got a special new thing coming. Mark, how you doing, mate? Okay. We've got a special show happening tonight for DNTV. We've got a live paranormal investigation tonight. We are waiting for the 2 hosts who's going to do it. But it's no sign of them at the moment. And I do apologize. So yeah, I am from Liverpool. Liverpool's a legend location. I got some good friends up that way. So where is everyone originally from? I look like a mess. I apologize, guys. I've been really extremely. My son's been a bit poorly, but he's okay. Just to let you know, he's okay. They're amazing. He's getting better slowly. Do you want to come in?
I'm good.
You're good?
I'm good.
Theater's with me, guys. I apologize about this, guys.
Ja, det som showed up here today.
No. Well, let's talk about where we're all from. I'm from Bristol. Where are you guys from?
Wait, you already got a Liverpool?
We got Liverpool. It's not usually like me being quiet and being on my own. So, Manchester. I'm from the North Pole. Okay. Mansfield. I know you're from North Pole, Nigel. We all know you work with Santa. Nigel, would you like to come on my live one day, mate? Okay, wait there now. I'm dyslexia, but is that Leicester? Leicester.
Colville, Leicestershire. Leicestershire.
Good morning. How are you? I'm good, Kelly. Good evening and good morning to you. I am literally waiting for these guys to turn up. Deal with. Say hello to the audience.
Hey! Oh no, it's me with a tattoo.
So,
Yeah, got it.
come on here. Yes, I got you. Yippee. I will think about it I will let you know. Nigel, that'd be great, mate. LOL. I love that hat. I love that.
You do.
Tattoo. Yeah, Kelly loves the tattoo.
My phoenix tattoo right
Yeah.
in my heart.
Taylor's hand. Well, what do you think? Is a magician, you know? She's got magic. So beautiful, you know? Like.
Yeah, it's so magical and beautiful. Face doesn't need to be shown.
Mystery. Do you know like the series they done with the magic guy? Can you imagine? There's like having a crystal ball floating.
Don't tempt me to get it.
No, get it. I'll have a laugh here. While I'm waiting for these
Tech
guys.
Issues. Tech issues.
Okay, guys, can you see me? Can you hear me? Can anyone let me know by putting love hearts and likes and let me know? Why can't I see everyone comments? Is it because are you actually on DNTV's or are you on someone else's platform?
Sheila, can you do my nails?
Yes.
Maybe, Donald. Maybe.
Wait, we got Salty Toes.
Yeah, Salty Toes wants me to do his nails.
I want to touch on toes. It was Salty Toes.
And I'll do the fingernails, not the toenails.
Thank you, Nigel. So, all right, then. Okay, all right. Let's have a bit of laugh. Come get a crystal ball. Okay.
I've been waiting for all these people to show up.
Yeah. Sorry about this, guys. All right, let's have a laugh. Okay, can see everything now. Hey, well, that's my girl. All right, I'm sitting in the living room again. You guys are on a 65-inch plasma here. Seriously. So now we got a crystal ball. Okay, we got a crystal ball.
It's knee
Okay.
on your knee. Yeah.
You got a crystal ball now, guys. So I'm not going to really feature, but we're just having a laugh here. I told you, she's got magic. She floats the ball. She plays with the ball.
You're lucky. No one can see that look I just give you back.
How you doing, Dave? How you doing, brother? Oh God, I like this person's name. If I get it wrong, I apologize. I am dyslexia. Indescribable J. Oddly.
Joy Odell.
Oh wow, I like the name of that. Can't see nails. Comments.
She can't see Nigel's comment.
Do you know what I'm gonna do? I might make Kelly a mod on it because she's always wanted our stuff. Odd, Drew, and Clue. Well, suppose we.
You can call him Joy.
Oh, Joy. Thank you. What we could do while we're waiting for these guys. If anyone got any questions, put them in.
Either one of us. I'm willing to do questions as well.
Oh, Tila's willing to do questions, but she's only willing to show a crystal ball. You know.
You know what?
Welcome to DNTV, though. Just to let you know, if you're new here, I'm Drew. I'm the main founder and director.
Tila.
And this is my wife, the boss's wife, everyone calls her.
I'm 24.
So, I'm free. Well, if you're free, then be single. No, I'm joking. Questions, per minute. If you got any questions, let's go for it. As we're waiting for these guys.
Shadow people ghosts.
A shadow people ghosts? Well, that could be your questions. Don't look at your crystal ball.
That's why I can see it's the TV through.
Connor.
They can be, or they can be through different entities, really.
It's pending if you mind. So a lot of people choose, well, if you're a skeptic, they choose it's your mind, you sleeping apnea, how you sleeping, how you drinking caffeine. If you want to look at, I do believe shadow people are ghosts, but in a human form figure. So yeah,
They tend to come in a state that you can recognize.
like a male figure. If you think of a male figure with a shadow man, it's gonna be shadow man. If you think of a shadow woman, it's gonna happen, but you don't know because you're using fright in your mind. Especially if you catch a shadow figure in your room, you're gonna have to imagine if it's a male or a woman. So yeah, it's a dependency on how you, as the person or the individual, believes how to believe what a shadow figure is. There's too many uppers and biffs out there, but it's a good opinion. Very good opinion. This is my group name, people. Ghostly Hunt Live.
I'm on that page.
He's a legend.
I shared his page.
I always loved it.
Okay.
And that said hello to you.
And I was going to say hi when you finish that question. And then Kelly has just asked, how do you use your ball?
How do you use your ball? Well, do you want to explain or do you want me to explain?
You explain this one, and I will answer the next question.
Okay. So
we're taking turns with questions, right?
Okay. How to use a ball? You have to let you be in the room as quiet as you want, relaxing, and you look at it and you go into a trance state. That trance state then turns into that. It'd be like a mist around you. Don't be afraid of it though. Seriously, don't be afraid of it. Because once you are in that trance, you'll start seeing objects, figures. Most people start going into a worrying state. Oh, I'm staring too much. That's just causing apparitions.
The mind is playing tricks on
Yeah. The most important thing is when you're doing the ball, it's like a black mirror. Okay, black mirrors are literally just like the same as black mirrors. It's connecting to the spirit world. So once again, the Silent Hunter. How you doing, bro?
Hi. I just said oops, I like the name.
Oh, Silent Hunter's been with us for a while.
And the other question which I said I would ask, Joyce asked, are orbs ghosts? Depends on what you class as an orb, because some things that look like orbs could be dust, flies. I say we've caught an orb on camera before, and it was blue just after we asked for St. Michael. Remember?
Yeah, I remember that. So yeah.
Orbs are ghosts, but they can also be angels as well.
So yeah, it depended on when we were doing it, we actually got a video of it and a camera on it. And when we were asking for Archangel Michael, woman, guys, my son's sleeping right by the side of me. So yeah, orbs are basically it's like how you believe what orbs is. If you're asking for an angel like Archangel Michael, it comes into a big blue orb. So yeah, we can actually state I actually do agree they're ghosts. They can come in all sizes and shapes and figures. Do you want to give this bottle to him?
I should be back, guys.
Sorry about this, guys. My son's sleeping next to us because he's a bit poorly. So, I heard you are not supposed to expose the balls to sunlight. Is that true? Yes, it is very true. Don't expose it. It could be classed as crystal, but this is not. Some of them are not crystal balls. They believe they think it is, but not all balls are crystals. So you're supposed to not distract it to sunlight because it will damage the black mirror around it. How are you both doing? The Silent Hunter, we're doing great. We just had a really rough night because our son's been really poorly.
Oh, you're on a long day.
Yeah.
Wasn't expecting to do this live, really, were we?
No, we're waiting for these guys to turn up. For some reason, they haven't turned up. Let's have some thumbs up for our Tina and Drew guys. And when finished, what do you do? Okay, I'm catching up with you guys. Hello, Linda. How you doing, sweets?
No, we're pretty much we are on the path.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we on the right path?
Yeah.
Okay. So when we finish, we usually do shut down and cleanse. We have to sweep out from the old to new. So we like to. You're supposed to do it every once a month, but we like to do it then now.
Every time we use it.
Yeah, every time we use it, we're supposed to cleanse it a lot. Every we like to keep it cleansed because of negativity. Okay. Okay, I'm just reading some comments, guys. I'm catching up. Look at that stuff I sent you for your son. Yes, I remember. What time of the day is the best time to see ghosts? Anytime.
They're around you, people 24/7.
Anytime. Don't listen to the people say dark. My best ever information to give to anyone, anytime. Try rain. Rain is amazing connection to spirit world because it outline the figures. Or try snow because they're footprints. But anytime, day and night, you can see them, no matter what the situation is.
It's like when you're doing spiritual
Yeah.
readings, because you don't actually use cards, you communicate with the ghosts, the
Yeah.
spirits, and you can do it day or night.
So the moon is okay for ball. Yes, moon is okay for the ball because it's not exactly a sunlight.
It's an energy.
It's an energy grabbing, yeah.
And come back over.
For your son. Sorry to hear that. I hope he's get well soon. He will. They did say we took him up to the hospital. They went this to us. They said
It's Coop again.
it's Coop again, and it's annoying because he was born with this lung problem. It's all fine. It's all okay, but we got told this will happen, so we got warned. And one thing you have to do is just carry on everyday life with it.
I'm back.
Is there really
Is there really a witching hour?
To me, no. Not to me, no, because every moment is a witching hour for me. But the originals, we're going back. We're talking about what stories are being said between actual stuff from midnight till about 4 or 5 o'clock, where real witching hours come up. But for me, nah, it's all hours.
And how do you cleanse it? How do you cleanse the crystal ball?
Moonlight, and you can use objects around it like sage and sandalwood to give that little extra
I like
cleanse.
running a feather over it, a cleansing feather.
Yeah, that's true.
Or,
We've done that a few times, haven't we?
Yeah, or you can cover it over with a silk cloth.
Yeah. Silk cloth keeps the negative energy away if you're not using it. Has anything come home with you? And how do you...
Remember that first one?
I remember that.
Churchyard. Oh my god, my feet got burnt when I got home.
Taylor's feet, when we got home, we done an investigation.
Our first ever investigation.
Our first ever investigation to be back up on the field for the very first time. We went to this churchyard, we brought some back home. Taylor's feet actually got burnt.
I was sitting on the bed, chatting to someone, I can't remember who it was.
Yeah.
But we were getting angry at this person. They were winding us up. All the lights blew in our house, all at the same time. And then all of a sudden, my feet, both feet on the top, got burnt.
Literally got burnt. I wonder where these guys are gone. I remember the
Maybe
lights.
they have no signal.
Or maybe I got lights.
Maybe this team is supposed to be on have no signal where they are.
So,
Can happen.
okay, so,
Good evening, Will.
yes, rain has so much power. It does. It really
It
does.
is a natural cleanser.
It is. Good evening.
And the way we got rid of that negative spirit, we just saged the whole house clockwise in every corner of every room, starting from the front door and work our way back to the front door.
Yeah. I'm just catching up some of you guys. Give me a minute. Where's the one that she said cleansing?
I was in the same question as
Okay,
you ever
yeah.
come back and start finish asking that one.
And hello, Tila. Do you wipe the ball in spiritual cloths? Yes.
Cloth. Yeah, that'll be the silk cloth.
That'll be the self cloths. Are you psychic?
We don't really tag anything, do we?
The-
Just go with what people call it.
The amount of names I've been called and the amount of names Steele's been called.
Not so much me because I don't really show it.
No, but your tarot card screen is amazing. I gotta give it to you.
I don't know. They give you the feedback. They don't give me
So,
feedback.
Um,
I never ask for it.
no, my one is well, Taylor won't do us yet on camera, but if you're gonna aim to do it, give Taylor a little message. But for me,
I have supernatural cards at the moment. They're the ones I'm working with.
well, what do you reckon? What have I been called so far?
You're more of a clairvoyance because you can see, smell, hear, and you can taste what they can taste.
Yeah,
So you're like an all-in-one clairvoyance.
I've been called primary psychic. I've been called psychic. I've been called spiritualist. There's so many names out there. Medium. It's so many names I got called out there, and my wife.
I am. She just shares like.
Please shout out and wipe the mods. The Silent Hunter. Sorry guys, taking this time. Dyslexia. Apologize. We will
What
read.
made you both become involved in the paranormal? Which area of field do you like working in more towards? So what made us both get involved in it first? When's that bit?
I think my one for me was when I was a child. My mum bought a book of shadows, and I had my own experience with a house in Swansea in Wales in UK, and basically that house had some hell of a spirits in as I was growing up. When I was really ill at one point, I basically go up the stairs into my bedroom straight away. The stairs and the bathroom was right there. But I broke my door off the hinges and I put my water into it. And I remember exactly the door started slamming. I was ill. I was calling for my mum who couldn't hear me at all, couldn't hear us at all. And then bam. From ever then, as a child, I wanted to go involve. I didn't like dark spaces. I used to growl at the walls sometimes. If something wasn't right, I could feel it tensionally. But me being truthful to you guys, I started just looking into it more and more and more as time went on. Me and Taylor started doing private investigations together. We kept away from everyone. We didn't want to get involved with the paranormal field. Next man I knew it, bam.
That's how you got into it.
Yeah, I'm not going to say anymore.
Mine was slightly different.
Go on then.
My nan got me into it.
Oh, touche. I can see why. I can see why.
Yeah, she was mad on the spiritual stuff. She used to do tarot cards. She used to do everything. She can do what this one does.
And that's pretty cool, though. I gotta give it to her.
And I picked it up from her. And when the ghost hunts, she used to take me to graveyards and stuff like that. That's why I got into it. And the next part of the same question is, what part of the field do you like working more towards? That's the same person.
Okay. The Silent Hunters, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the same question.
What would you say?
I've done private ones.
Private ones are pretty cool.
I don't really like doing this on camera thing.
No, I've learned from doing on cameras is too many judgments and too many ongoing on area. But the private cases we've done so far.
You can have so many families doing it private. You don't have to worry what people are saying or what they're gonna do. You just get on with what you need to.
My favorite side of the field is the spiritual side. I like doing missing cases and house investigations. I've been on so many now. People question me where I've been sitting in private rooms. They show me a picture and suddenly it just comes out what I see.
Remember the other thing we used to do together? You used to look at someone's eyes. I would touch your hand and I would draw what the person was thinking.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
That's
true.
true. We haven't done it for a while, have we? I think because, like, a lot of things are happening.
Since I'm a little man, I'm completely out of action. I'll start with the readings again. That's it so far.
It would be nice. It won't be nice. That's horrible. What did you do about if you clear before you leave somewhere? Is it clear?
Yeah. What do you do about it if you're clear before you leave somewhere? I think what she's trying to ask is how do you make sure nothing follows you back?
We demand it to stay there, and we tell them they don't belong to follow us. We like to make it very aware that area is for them purpose only, not with us.
I'm just gonna grab a drink.
So that way you have to be very firmly. People say you have to be very nice in a very odd way because they're spirits and they're human. They used to be us and they still are. Okay, you think about it, they're still part of us, but you have to demand for it to stay there. You can't just go off, but the name of God, no. You have to demand to make it very clear because if you don't make it clear and they grab attachment on you, that's when the game begins. That's where the fun really happens. Well, it's not even fun, it's dangerous, really, to tell you the truth.
You're not from experience.
Yeah.
He lost signal.
Yeah. So, guys, so many questions for me.
Yeah,
it's okay.
Absolutely fine, Kelly.
You're fine.
I like the question.
I'm just going time with my reading. How do you store the ball?
The ball came with a stand, so we keep it on the stand, and we have a specific place for it to go.
It keeps on an altar, and it keeps it nice and safe on a cloth. You could put it away in the box as well, back in this original box, long as you keep it safe and keep it cleansed. No one can read me. Kelly, I had this chat with you before, and I love you. I can call it.
I like that one.
What is it?
I call it the knowing.
Have you had
Premonitions? You have recently started getting them.
I actually predicted, and this is actually logged down by 3 different paranormal teams, not connected. It's actually stated with Redridge as well. I predicted in the dream premonitions as well, where Tila and the baby went out, and a building got blown up. I heard a big explosion and went to the window, and a big explosion happened to a building. I told Tila and the baby get up there, but sadly I didn't get there in time, and sadly that's what happened. That premonition then was produced. Some people ask me, when do you think the war was going to happen? Well, I predicted the war a month early before that happened. A month happened early before that happened. It's all logged on. You can even go through my personal profile and sweep down in my. You have to really look through.
Yeah, he's got tens on his Facebook.
And I actually predicted it, and I got scared at that point. Premonitions are quite strong, in they for me.
I don't know if I've had any yet, but I have had like some deja vu.
Where's my mobile?
Oh yeah, I just checked with you.
Nothing.
No.
Guys, I'm sorry about this. I don't know where these guys have gone.
How are you both doing today?
Nigel Potter, doing great. How are you doing, babe?
I'm just shattered.
Tired?
Been up early this morning, and little one being ill. The hospital most of the afternoon, most of the morning.
It's been a crazy day, isn't it, really? You guys are such amazing, seriously. We love your questions.
Joy's signal keeps cutting out.
Okay.
Can she read tarot cards for you? No, it's impossible for us to read each other. We're so connected, it's impossible for us to read each other.
We tried. We actually have tried.
We've been classed as the twin flames, so we like bounce off each other.
We actually tried reading each other. Not gonna happen.
No-go.
It's a no-go. We actually did try. We actually read someone else, and we didn't know what our reading was about. But we had a phone call, and then
physically impossible to read yourself, and a close loved one.
I gotta agree with that. You could try practicing on them, but if you fail doing it, keep trying with other people around you, your friends, your close people around you. Don't do strangers because you want to panic them. Do your friends. Now, when I start reading again, I recommend, don't do what I did. I went around and started saying stuff and bleaching it out on the bus stop. And
You actually started making people cry with fetching loved ones they had no idea about.
yeah.
Signal seems to be dropping for a few people.
Okay, I'm sorry about the signals. I love to do a house confess.
Annette, you would love it.
You would love it, trust me, Annette. Much appreciated for your answers. A few questions, top man. It's my pleasure, Silent Hunter. We love helping. Any questions? You guys, if you got questions, bring them out.
And people go follow Silent Hunter on YouTube.
Yeah.
Also, people
Go and support every one of these, all these people. Silent Hunter's wicked. Straight out, he was been on the live a few times, and we definitely give him a high questions out there.
How did they follow your bird feet? They went for days.
We're not talking days. We took about a month to go for it to properly heal.
We didn't realize for a while. We have to have another medium come in and tell us what we've done wrong.
We're allowed to make mistakes,
It was our first time. Plus, we had a newbie with us as well who's never been
Yeah,
hunting for, and
things went wrong, didn't
got
they?
really scared quite a bit. She did.
Things went really wrong that time, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah, turned out it was a priest that turned evil.
Well, a priest was evil. He was a cultist.
Satanist.
Yeah, he believed in the Satanist, but it wasn't about the pentagram being upside down or anything. It was about really what he wanted to believe in, and he stopped believing in his God. So, and it happens. It does happen. You just got to find out what the story was. That's why we're paranormal investigators, because we are the researchers.
I still remember that priest's name as well.
Yeah, don't say it. Annette.
We did a house private investigation. All I can say,
Very interesting.
That's why I like the private ones. Yeah.
Yeah,
interesting.
they are. Do you cleanse yourself before doing any readings on the tarot cards? Yes. It's got to be done, isn't it?
I don't.
You don't? Why?
Yep.
I do.
When I cleansed myself, I couldn't connect.
Wow.
I gotta be fully open and fully aware for anything from it.
I cleanse it constantly.
I'm quite a very closed person, so I gotta open myself more for it.
I kind of cleanse quite constantly, believe it or not.
I cleanse after I finished.
See, guys, this is something not many people ask about, and these are good questions.
You didn't even know I don't cleanse. Wow.
Yo, Phil, it's no sign of them, bro. I've been trying to get hold of you. So, what's up, Mr. Raymond?
Right, got down. We just read Joyce. Do you use candles with the bowl?
We can do, yeah.
You can do, but we don't because we try not to have any flicker lights because they can interfere with looking through it.
It'd be basically like visions, but if you suffer with seizures, I recommend don't doing that. Don't do it. Well, that's crazy. It is. Everyone's still listening. Thank you for answering my questions. It is my pleasure. I'm not sure about that. What are you not sure about? What's your advice for anyone who starting out on the spiritual path? Me personally, when anyone is starting to do spiritual pathing, start with your meditation and start listening to yourself. If you're struggling, it is people there. It's not called teachers, it's just called a bit of guidance. That's really it. Don't be afraid of spirits, because if you show them fear, things always go down the wrong way. You gotta be faithful to yourself on the spiritual path. But my reputation is keep going forward and let that happen and take it all in nice and slowly. Don't go too fast, don't go crazy. Just enjoy that path, because it's an absolutely beautiful path. Yeah, and it is people there to help. And it's not called teaching, it's about learning it together. Never stop.
Helping and supporting, I suppose it'll be.
Yeah, it is. Sorry, Drew, I did not remember a conversation about Reading me, I am sorry, I did not remember.
It happens, especially if you're a busy person.
Yeah.
What's the worst thing that ever happened to you when investigating? Mine's got to be a good treat. And then getting pushed over and constantly getting scrammed on investigations.
Yeah, they called you the Scram Queen, and on the radio show, 40,000 people listened to that one.
Yeah.
40,000 people, and she got called the Queen.
Pembrokeshire Scram Queen.
Pembrokeshire Scram Queen, because you can't see who gets scrammed on investigation.
My fault, though. I used to intimidate them to do it.
Yeah.
It's one way to get results. But never do, guys.
I'm just waiting for these guys to turn up. It's literally no sense.
If you're starting out investigations, do not intimidate them until you get the full confidence.
Interesting you disagree about
the cleansing.
It's important. A lot of people got different opinions.
I don't think we really disagree. I just think it's surprising that we do some things different, really.
Yeah, everyone has got a different opinion on how to cleanse. There's too many ways you can cleanse. For me, I do my own cleansing. I don't have to copy my wife. My wife has got her own cleanser.
If I cleanse before I do reading, I get stuck. I can't do readings.
Everyone's got different ways, depending on how you use it.
You're like a power couple, power normal. Thank you.
Thank you. That's a lovely compliment. Hello from hope all is well. Rob.
Hello.
What's up, brother?
I just noticed up there.
What's up?
I'm talking more than I'm sitting next to you.
Yeah, that's it. It's just getting into it again. What effects do spirits have on your body when Nia is cold or hot or sick?
We've noticed a lot of times when there's too many spirits around. I feel sick if there's way too many.
I get really extremely tired and hot.
Every time I go on investigation, I got to stop myself from yawning. Every time. It's
constantly, isn't it? It's like
even private investigations, I'm constantly yawning through it.
You can feel it when a lot of things goes on with spirits. They drain you, but then also when you're around them, you can either feel a cold sensei or a hot one. If it's a hot one, that means it's literally still raising. It's still like it's going through frustration. When it's cold, it means they want you to feel that cold for a reason. But I like it whenever I do my readings. I'm not gonna lie. I always get under my legs a touch on the leg, and it literally does touch on the leg.
Oh, when I do readings, last time I did a reading, I had a touch on my ear, and first I read for, I see my hair move.
I love that. Thank you for sharing, Phil.
Thank you, Phil.
Phil, any ideas about them guys?
I did just message him back for you. What do you come?
Are they coming on?
Don't do.
Did you get?
Where were we? We're going too far down. I'd love to see you both on the investigation.
Well, it's been ages, isn't it?
We have done a few. If you look up on Postmortem, we used to do a lot on there.
We haven't been on one for a while.
The last time we done one, I was pregnant. And I wasn't supposed to have done the investigation pregnant, but I did.
Yep.
But that was the Witch's Clock Tower, wasn't it? In Bristol.
Yeah, that was a good one, the Witching Clock Tower. I'd done a few with different teams, but then I couldn't find the right people to work with. And now I found the right team, and I'm now actually working with Red Ridge Paranormal and PD Region Paranormal. I work for them.
Which is Rob.
He's my boss. I call him my boss man, and then I got my other boss man then.
Another boss man?
They part of the DMTV then, and it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool.
I heard a cleansing. You can cleanse in a salt bath. Yes.
It can happen. Yep. You can cleanse in a salt bath, or you could do what we done. Is
Hey, Nigel's back.
Hey Nigel, you're right, brother. What's the other one? Oh, what's that river called now? the Clear River and the natural salt earth and that.
Dead Sea bath.
Yeah.
Go to the beach and taking a dip in the ocean. Is
Do
really
you
good.
do not get
Don't you get frightened sometimes?
well, tell you the truth, on this one, I did
Yeah.
get frightened. I went to a mental tuition hospital.
Yeah, that is your kryptonite.
Yeah, that one is my kryptonite.
Sorry, it's a problem now.
It seems like I can't walk into any mental tuition hospitals only because I had a family member who was in there, and you'll see a lot more. If you can't see it, then you're gonna understand the history of it, and it is a quite scary moment.
And being able to see them 24/7 kind of
Yeah.
brings something. I only get scared if the only time I got scared was Halloween that time.
When you saw that pink figure in there.
Yeah, and then everyone that was with us felt really sick and dizzy. We had a bunch of knocking when no one else was around us. And I got pushed.
I like that one. I gotta give it to it. That was my favorite one. I gotta give it to it.
Yeah, I got pushed
Yeah.
over.
Staying grounded.
The key.
Stay grounded is the key. Yes, grounded is perfect for the key.
The way
Do
I
you
say it,
feel
stay
bad
grounded
for,
and stay
can
positive.
a ghost
Can it
go
go?
into your? Oh, okay. When we talk about stuff like this, we don't usually like talking about it for sessions.
But I'm gonna probably say I don't think it can. I don't think it can possess an unborn baby.
Okay. That's Taylor's opinion.
It depends on the pregnant woman. If they're positive and keep grounded, like Robert said, then I think we'll be fine.
I got my own opinion on this one.
What's yours?
I do believe unborns can get possessed, but it's pending. In my believable term of it is, it's got to be the right time when. Think about it. Newborn baby, new soul, spirit protected and everything, but then there's points. The dark side of ones can actually wants to feed on it because they can use that body to regenerate again and use it as turn into the child of emotions.
See, well, because the baby's feeding off the person, it depends on the person.
Touche. See,
I'm constantly a positive person, so.
I love talking about this sort of stuff. It's pretty cool and educational.
Oh yeah, Himalayan salt. Himalayan pink salt. Thank you, Kelly.
Love
That is actually
Himalayan
good.
pink
Hey,
salt.
Lisa.
This is my group name. It's People Ghostly Hunt Lives, guys. Go and check them out. Lisa, hey Lisa, how you doing, Babs? Do you have any psychic visions about your son in the future, like who he may turn out to be? I don't really tucked into it because
No.
that's his world. You just gotta let it proceed and see what happens. If you use new psychability, then for that sort of stuff, it's not really good and healthy. That's an actual psychological attack on yourself as well.
The way I see it, future is never set.
Yeah.
It can always change.
You don't want to play with that area.
We could see something and you could pick a completely different thing.
You two are great together. You should do more of it on lives. Oh, thank you.
And Kelly agrees with that.
1 minute, guys. Oh, bless him. Okay.
Have you heard of walking when a spirit inhabits another body and the person allows it?
We have heard of it, yeah. We watched a video on it a few times when someone happens. Go ahead, Teal.
I can half let it take over when I do the special item.
Yeah. You do that as well. It's the same thing. So, yeah. It can happen, and Taylor's done it a few times herself where she walks up and she went herself.
Yeah, I have actually done some really weird things, and I just wake up, I'm in a completely different area. Like, I used to do a lot of sleepwalking as a child, and I used to think it was a spirit taking me as a child.
I like that. I love what you said.
Thank you.
See, Our opinions are different, but it matters to the both of us.
We value each other's opinions.
Yeah, we really do. If you can make it as a team, then that's how you do it.
No, we don't have a radio on. We have a fan on because it's scorching in here.
Yeah.
How do you bring the person back?
You want to say it or show?
Well, you had to patch me back a few times.
So when you bring someone back, you have to literally tell them to come back. Pronounce that person's name or the spirit name. It's depending if you can get it to pronounce it. Sometimes you have to use a little forcement and a little prayer. It could be any type of prayer, your religion or your witch or your whatever you believe in. So yeah, it's you have to let the person know you're there and make them fight it inside them. If you can't make them fight it inside them, then that's where it's going to become very difficult for that person. You had walking, Drew.
Yeah.
Walking. What are you on about these?
Kelly's here and chattering in the background with us.
Oh, I like it when it's chatting. When they have a walk-in. Awakening. Yeah, when you have awakening. Okay. When they have awakening, awakening's amazing. It's an experience. Mine comes on a blue moon. One of them actually comes on the blue moon. It's different cycles.
Mine came ages ago. You just said walk-ins.
Walk-ins. Bit confused there, Lisa, my darling. Explaining a full sentence, darlings.
A nature and water sound. That's probably the fan going.
Going good night and sweet dreams to you as well, Nigel.
Good night, Nigel.
When they do not talk. When they do not talk.
That little one's waking up a little bit.
Yeah.
He's taking his bottles. It's someone else with you guys I can be talking to. Just us two and the little one.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you. Yeah.
This place we're staying in.
We know exactly why. The place we live in is being over potential of murders, torture.
Been a few things happening here.
Yeah. Me and Till had our very first experience in here when we moved in.
Yeah, I had an energy drink can being thrown at me, and it was just me
Yeah.
and the baby in the room.
This house, the paranormal team will not come here again due to the fact what happened. A woman's hair got pulled and couple's lights turned off and they started getting digging into it. So we had a few paranormal teams here. And one guy would tell you, we all know him, Wales Paranormal Seekers, he done it to the last house and he had a full connection.
That was good.
Yeah. Are you going to use the ball and is it called
Scrying.
Scrying or something like that?
It is called scrying. That is the correct
So
way.
it's the correct word. I was looking for that name in my head.
We're not going to use it because we got a little one in the room with us.
Yeah, we only just had a little laugh with it. We're alright to have a little laugh with something like that. So Joy, can you hear stuff too? If people can actually hear stuff around us, then
They
keep us
said
in
it sounds
contact.
like a fish tank pump.
It's got to be the fan,
Same thing in here.
unless there's strong tonight around us.
Wait a minute. Let's see if this helps.
Okay, so you have a spirit. More multiple ones.
Yeah, I've kind of like wound them up here a few times accidentally.
I wouldn't say wound them up. It was a tell-off, basically, because they kept doing silly stuff.
Yeah, my poor kitchen. I've had glass
Turn the
bowls
fan off
thrown
and
at me.
see.
I've already done it.
Ready, done it, bro.
He's called Kelly Boo. Too many comments. Yeah, it was the fan. I said.
Yeah, it's the fan. What's that say?
I was saying it was the fan. Joy said it was hilarious.
Scrying myself.
Scaring myself.
Never ever scare yourself.
Yeah, as I was saying, I've had glass bowls thrown at me in the kitchen and stuff like that, haven't I?
Yeah.
He's in the bedroom. I'm in the kitchen cooking food. Everyone's playing in the living room. Next time the glass bowl gets struck to my feet.
Yep.
I have no idea.
We had lights being blown in here already. We had
Yeah, in this room it's supposed to be 2 lights, only
Yeah.
one works.
Remember when you started with all your
Experiments. Oh yeah.
Yeah, the experiments were wicked.
We made up our own experiments.
Yeah, we had people saying we were crazy people. But it's not about being crazy. We're paranormal investigators. That's what we do.
Clues in the name.
Yeah. Do you have any experience with
Poltergeist, or as we call them, noisy spirits.
noisy spirits? Oh my days.
Or the talkative ones.
We ain't got a noisy spirit, but we have got something here. It does match up. But we have had a little experience with noisy spirits. We have got some stuff with them, yeah. And sometimes you can't just move them away. You can't get rid of them at all. You have to try and move. And if it follows you, it's got to be done more deeper to get rid of it. You got to try every single way to find out. If not, that means the psychability kicks in. You got to find out what's the cause. And then you'll find the clues slowly. That is wild. I was just typing that about the
Poltergeist.
Yeah.
Have you tried all new stuff? You have to try all new stuff. It's not crazy. Lisa, yes, in the past house. Well, how do you know who your spirit guide is if you don't know?
What until?
Go into deep meditation. That's how we done it, wasn't it? We meditated, asked him to come forward when we were in meditated state. I think that would probably be the best way.
You're thinking about it.
It's because mine was completely different. Mine just came to me in my sleep, mine did.
It happens in your sleep, or it happens when you're awake?
When the spirit guides think you're ready for them to know, ready for you to know them, they will come to you in your sleep. Or when you're meditating. Or when you're in a quiet room, you just hear a weird name in your head and it seems to be the right one.
I like it when it's I like it when I meditate and you're really deep in digging. I used to learn people how to meditate and work with a spirit guides, and I used to take them through the house. In the house, then it'd only be locked between me and that person. That's it.
Ready for your next question?
Yeah.
What is poltergeist? Is it attached to one of you?
It won't be attached, but it don't have to be attached to someone you know.
It can come with a house. It can come with an object.
Yeah.
It can come anything really.
It can come with a ball. It can come with a can. It can come with a ring. And a poltergeist doesn't have to be charged. It's there for a reason. It can either knock on the door and open the door. If no one's there, you knock and you open it. That means that you're entering in. It can personally enter in yourself. A poltergeist is really, really completely different setting and standing.
So we call them slightly different. We call them noisy spirits or talkative ones. The way I look at it, don't know if you look at it the same way. Poltergeist is just a spirit trying to tell you they're there and they're trying to get acknowledgement.
Yeah, usually the ones, the noisy ones, I gotta agree with Teal on this one, is usually trying to make a connection Ours being aggressive. They had aggressive. When they died, they were aggressive.
They are in death what they were in life.
Yeah. And sometimes you will come into one. Let's bump this up. Because I got to check out the other ones. 2 minutes.
Well, I've been reading them all.
We're on this one, aren't we, now?
Yes. Mine is my great auntie.
I love it.
And I don't know who hers is.
Are your families having abilities to... does it run in the family? Some of the family, yeah. I gotta give it to them.
My nan was spiritual. My mother and my sisters never said anything to me about her. Hey, Wayne.
My grandmother, my mum a bit, she had her own experience. But she practiced more on the witchcraft side. My nan is very talented. My brother has got it. But my dad was very into it. My dad, who died in 2013, he actually predicted his own death. And literally, he actually passed away in 2013. And he predicted in 2010, he said, son, I'm going to die in 2013. We all didn't believe him. Well, now I understand why I stopped doing what I do, and then I got back into it. Yeah, it goes into a long story. But my dad was very, very well experienced into it.
Do you see... Oh, Wayne's saying hi to you.
Hey, Wayne, how you doing, bro?
Do you see them when either in deep sleep or meditation?
Both. You can see them in both. This is where a lot of people have the right to understand.
We kind of had ours in different experiences.
Yeah.
I had mine in my sleep way before we got together, because I've been doing it for years. And then you done it. I helped you meditate through your one, didn't I?
Yeah.
Maybe find your one.
Taylor helped me through it again.
With having ADHD, you used to find it hard to meditate.
And that meditation's really good, especially if you have ADHD. I highly recommend it. But one of the biggest one I had was the Blue Moon Night, and
that was where you had your awakening, where you had your other side awakened.
And I spoke in a different language.
What was it? Forgotten language.
Hidden Secret in Egypt, isn't it?
Latin.
That's the one.
Cryptic Latin.
Yeah. Like a poltergeist can live in our.
Can a poltergeist live on or in
items?
Item? Yes.
Yes. Okay. We do agree with that one.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the one.
So I
strongly believe my father is my guide.
It can happen. It can happen.
Ooh. In Ghost Log, a poltergeist German for rumbling ghost or noisy spirit, like we said.
Yep.
It's a type of ghost or spirit that is responsible for psychologically disturbing disbalancement, such as loud noises and objects being moved or destroyed.
Like what we said.
Thank you, Wayne.
Cheers, Wayne. Don't I agree,
garage sales, you might... don't go garage. Don't do garage sales, you might end up with poltergeist.
It's true, though. Do you know when you buy stuff from charity, I recommend,
old objects.
I recommend.
For them to attach to them.
Get it cleansed before you have it. Simple word is.
Have you ever had a religious experience?
I'm not going to go there. Explain it.
A religious experience?
Yeah, mine means.
Well, I would say yes, because when we asked for Archangel Michael, we had that blue orb, which blue represents the Archangel Michael.
Yeah.
I class that as our religious.
Yeah.
Religious experience.
I'm thinking the other one.
Lisa's never met her guide.
We got to help you meet the guide then.
We are always willing to help you, Lisa.
My mum and dad would say
things
and they happen also. That's pretty cool. I like when stuff. Can you just whoever's the mod for the NTV about happens also? My mum and sister, please put a line across and say admin
Oh,
or
wait.
mod.
Got it now. It was
Yeah.
net.
Oh, it was a net.
Yeah,
was
because
it?
she's written it again.
Yeah, okay.
My mum
Yeah.
and dad would,
Talk about guides. Okay, guides. Guides are what we call the flight and fright type of beliefs.
There's different types of guides.
Yeah.
There's a family connection guide, and then there is a guide from an old past life.
And then we got the old ancient guides.
There are guides from every single life that you get.
Yeah. Guides are the very important ones who helps you live through your human life and protects you how to choose which one's right or wrong. And that could be either the left or the right shoulder, but the guides are there to guide you through your life or your story, but still leave a little inch.
There is like 1,000 people who've never met their guides. They live their life without even knowing about them.
Mm-hmm.
And there's certain people who want to know their guides. I've met 5 of my guides from past lives. But there was one that sticks with me all the time. My Egyptian guide.
The Egyptian guides are pretty cool. I met
you got an Indian chief guide.
Yeah, I had an Indian chief, and I had the night guides then, which that was pretty cool actually.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
Indian guide was the medical chief, which represents your nature.
Yeah.
Your healing nature.
Do your guide stays with you when you are investigating? Correct, yes.
Yes. That one we agree with.
Yeah, I totally agree with on that one. Yeah.
If you're ever on an investigation and you get an urge not to go somewhere, that's them saying there's something bad down there.
The model, yeah. Can your guides
change over your lifetime? You get so many guides and they can come back and forth. So you could be meditating, have one guide one day, then have another guide next time you do it.
Sorry, I'm just quickly answering the message.
They can have multiple guides. Depends on what area you want to work on.
It is dependent. If I'm going over time limits, then I apologise.
Yeah, we're going over the hour, but
there's
still some questions to read.
So where was he? Where was I?
We done Joyce talking about guides. Annette rewrote a question to name. My mum and dad would say things, and they happening also. My sister is the same.
Okay.
Carrie's book guides. We've just answered the last 2 yet. We've caught up with everyone. Oh. An American Indian was my mum's. She saw him at the end of her bed when things were about to go wrong. It happened after every time he'd show up. That was most probably him trying to warn her that something bad was going to happen.
Okay, guys, my hour's up. It was a great show. We apologise about not being here. I'll give out the last few more questions.
What is in the future for investigations?
Okay.
I'm probably going to be still out investigations till little man's old enough.
I'm aiming to go back in the field. I'm ready in the field. I'm still doing spiritual stuff. I'm aiming to go back out now in a very short time. It's supposed to be months ago, but DNTV's come to be my full life business, a self-employed business, and also my other jobs I got going on at the moment is kind of a lot, but you know, I will be getting back out soon, and I'll be smashing the ground, enjoying it again. I love it.
I'm hopefully going to start getting the confidence to do my readings online soon as well.
We have been highly demanded when we coming back in the field, and we have been highly demanded. We should do more stuff in multiple things. And
I think we need to start it twin flame back.
I reckon we should, and I reckon we should, what we did with Pen on Plus One, go back on radio shows again, if you want to schedule them in again.
Yeah, we'll just have to get babysitter, but We can always handle that one.
Yeah, I think we can schedule something to go on. I'm having a hug of my wife here. We'll be handy.
Why not?
So yeah, we'll definitely look into it, guys. It was really enjoyable. It was really fun talking to you guys. But that's in the future. You had some of the plans that's going on.
Yeah, we're not going to plan too far ahead.
Yeah. I have really enjoyed this. Thank you. My pleasure.
Our pleasure, Joy. Hope to see you on again next time.
Hopefully get to see you guys and definitely get to see all of you again.
Enjoyed every moment. Thanks, guys. I hope your son feels better soon. Remember, look at your PM I sent. Or she sent you something as well.
Oh, cheers, Kelly. I'll absolutely. Kelly, I might need to chat with you soon, so I got an offer for you, darling.
Let's give you and Gina some love, guys. It was quite change of subject, but they really made it enjoyable. Oh, she just missed us.
Chantel, where were you, girl? I just literally me and Tim just done a massive Q&A.
I finally came on.
Oh, okay. So yeah, guys, if you guys want more like this, then just put it on DNTV's wall. And if you really enjoy it, me and Tila will put plans together.
If you can't spell my name, just write D&T
Live. And we can actually do this now and then. We'll put it in a schedule.
Do like once a month type of thing.
We could do, yeah. Little man sleeps a lot, but today he's sleeping right by the side of us. And
just keep an eye on him overnight. Tomorrow night he'll be back in bed.
Yeah.
Back in his own room.
So, things you do for your kids. You love your kids. You'll do anything for them.
I don't fancy another episode like this morning.
Alright, guys. Thank you for watching DNTV. Tonight, we apologize about the...
quick change of subject, like I said. We had to quickly change it.
It was supposed to be a live investigation, but it was a quick
we had a Q&A.
Q&A and talking with me and Tila about what your thoughts on how we do things. Maybe our next Q&A will be in a couple of weeks, don't know. I'll speak to my managers and we'll go from there. But guys, enjoy yourself, have a bit of fun. Remember, DNTV's always got something to bring to your door. Never forget it. Tell people and share it out. And make sure you're on Friday night shows as well. We do giveaway competitions.
The double whammy.
The double whammy. And make sure if you live anywhere in England and you want to do a USA as well, T-shirts will be handed out to you guys soon. If you want to know how to get them, you got to keep an eye out for a guy running around your local town with DNTV T-shirts. You could possibly win one. You got to keep an eye out for that. It's going to be wicked. Catch you soon. Catch you soon, Dave. See you later, bro. Good night, all. Thanks for watching. Have a great night. Until it's going to go down. No, you got to do the ending with the...
Oh. You add onto this.
Yeah, okay. So you go to that one. Yeah. That one. Have a great night, guys.
Good night, Al.
Good night.
A little bit. You know, the weirdos never find other weirdos weird.
I'm always weird.
And that's a good thing. That's a good thing. More people should hang out around other weirdos.
Oh, hell yeah. People, how much of a legend. Everyone's calling you a legend, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. What's up, Jamie? Got to see so many people that I know. Hey, I want to do a quick shout out to my little buddy, Scott Kelly Duffy, who's watching. He is a diehard member of the Way the Cobra Dojo. So want to say hi to him and everybody else who has bought my book and become a part of the Way the Cobra Dojo.